Hey y'all, welcome back to another Hunter x Hunter review video. And without further ado, we are going to get started. My name is Nathan Campbell and I am your talk show host for this midnight talk. Thank you guys for hopping back in. I needed to take some time. I had work things to do. I had to travel all over the earth to and fro, trying to make sure I get some work. And I did get one job, but my main source of income job is still not on my successful list. Let's just say that. But without further ado, regardless, I am back and we're here to make yet another video on chapter 412 of Hunter x Hunter. And in my last video, I created a review talking about 411 and how Kurapika, my thoughts was Kurapika was bluffing. Actually, this is not the case. Kurapika is not blushing, and this is true. Woble is not the real Woble. He is not eligible for the Succession War, which is exciting for me because it's like, Kurapika, now you can like rest a little bit easily because, you know, I just don't think that there's a lot of people who are going to be targeting that little baby now, except like the have-me-nots. That's Camilla's army men. Hold on, I'm gonna take a hit real quick. Yes, I think that Team Woble is going to be fine for now. Maybe as the Succession War goes later, like later on as the Succession War is progressing, we will see that the other princes and their subordinates and the Mafia family is going to try to go after Woble, but I think that will happen way later on. Way later on. And if you guys are caught up to Hunter x Hunter, then you guys know the plot, and don't worry, I'm gonna have videos for each chapter coming out this week and this month, so just stay tuned for that. But yeah, let's just continue on. So Kurapika gives a very in-depth explanation on how the Succession War works, right? And that's what I wanted to talk about today. I did not think that the Succession War was a like a Nen vow. I thought at first it was like a regular schmegular. Well, like, you know, like the kings are fighting for the throne, and you know, just they're fighting for the throne. I didn't think Nen was like revolved around the whole thing, but it makes sense. It's a world of Nen, so obviously there's going to be Nen within the Succession War. I mean, if you think about it, Greed Island, the whole game, back in the anime, Greed Island was made out of Nen, so it would make sense for this to also be the same fact as well when it comes to the Succession War. But anyways, without further ado, how did Kurapika even find out that the kid is ineligible to be in the Succession War? That is the first question we need to ask. Let's first acknowledge Queen Oito right now. Queen Oito is a very smart woman. Very smart, very intelligent woman. Queen Oito with the baby, don't underestimate her. She's not the... These queens, I'm realizing, are very intelligent. Very smart. Everybody in this arc is very smart. Togashi wrote a very beautiful arc in Hunter x Hunter. I have to give you your props because this is phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. Queen Oito switched the baby with her sister. Queen Oito switched the baby with her sister and has been lying to Kurapika ever since. Ever since they even left to go on the voyage, she's been lying to him this whole time. And Kurapika was able to find out because of the dialect of how they call Woble and Wobble, I guess, or Woble and Woble, or whatever, Woble or whatever. I don't know. It's so minute, it's so small that I wouldn't notice. Me and my dumbass would never notice that shit. But Kurapika and the other guy that works for Beyond, they definitely caught on, and I'm glad they caught on because that makes me feel dumb. And they're actually really smart, so good for them, honestly, because I did not see this one coming. Kurapika had to use his dowsing chain again, and that's his like lie detector, and he had to ask questions, like yes or no questions, to really get the truth out of Queen Oito. And because of that, now he knows that the baby has been swapped. The question is the baby on the boat still, or is the baby on the mainland? That's the tricky part. And because of that, that's where things are kind of like paused for now when it comes to Kurapika. Now, we switched to another scene where it's the scene where Netero, Beyond Netero is whatchamacallit. He is in jail, and his legal master, I don't know who it is, his legal master, apparently Beyond Netero knew of this legal person from since they were born. Apparently, he or she, I'm gonna call them they have been working with Beyond Netero for the longest to drop the charges that were placed on him. And this guy that is working with Beyond Netero, he's like the head of the Justice Bureau. Like, he's the top dog. Like, he's in charge of everything. Like, he runs the show. And it's crazy to me to see how Beyond is just intertwined within all of the Kakin Empire shenanigans. And I'm here for it. I'm here for it. It's very interesting. He has like 1,000+ charges that are... He has like 1,000+ cases that he's trying to sue for. Beyond. He's trying to sue for 1,000+ cases. Some of these cases are the... Some of these cases are... What did I call it? Some of these cases are... like the carnival festivals. I don't know if you guys remember that, but that's where like the Royal Empire will go to these villages and basically, you know, take advantage of them sexually. And then the kids that these poor people, these poor victims would either become like one of the unofficial royal subjects, or like part of the mafia family, or they become meat like Morena, which is basically another way of saying human trafficking at the lowest level, like the lowest, nastiest, evilest level you could ever think of. And Beyond Netero is trying to sue the Kakin Empire against cases like this, and 1,000+ more. That's just one case I'm talking about. He has 1,047 cases, if I'm not mistaken, that he's charging the Kakin Empire for. And he has this guy who's in charge of the Justice Bureau of the Kakin Empire helping him out. So that's why I say this man's really mixed up in some shenanigans. Y'all need to keep a close eye on Beyond Netero, because he is something else, y'all. I don't even know. I don't even know. That, and like finding out that Prince Woble is not eligible for the succession war. Like, what does that mean? What does that mean for Kurapika? What does that mean? Because honestly, I don't really care. Well, I do. He's a baby. But I don't really care about Prince Woble, to be honest. That was nice. That was a nice hit. That was a nice hit too. Anyways, I know it sounds so bad, but like, it's not I don't like the kid. I don't mind the kid. It's like the kid doesn't. I don't have any beef towards the kid, but overall, like looking at the overall story, I don't really care about Prince Woble like that. Prince Woble, I don't really care about the princess, to be honest. If I really like take a step back and look at everything overall, I don't really care about the princess. I care about the Hunter Association. I care about Kurapika. I care about Leorio. I care about the Phantom Troupe. Because Beyond Netero, he's pulling strings, which is going to affect them. That's who I care about. I care about mostly Kurapika. Like, how is he going to balance all of the movement, the moving chess pieces on the board? Like, how is he going to play this game right, you know? That's my concern, is like, what is he going to do there? How is he going to succeed in this? But yes, I think that chapter 412 was like a great chapter. If you guys haven't read it, what are you guys doing? You need to read that chapter. You need to understand how Kurapika found out that the baby is not even eligible to be in this contest. And you also need to just find out you just need to find out everything. You need to read these chapters, because these chapters are really going to set up the rest of the succession war. I'm telling you right now, it's going to be crazy. The rest of the succession war is going to be insane. These batches of chapters that we've gotten, absolutely phenomenal. But yeah, be sure to like and subscribe. Leave a comment below. Even if this video gets to 1 viewer and you watch it, I really appreciate you guys taking a moment to, like, you know, hear my thoughts on the chapter. Again, there will be more videos coming out as time goes on. I had to go travel for some work and make sure I can get some money so I can pay my bills, so I can make more videos for you guys. And I am back, and we are here again to do more talks and to do more reviews and to see how things are playing out when it comes to Hunter x Hunter and the succession war. Like, this is very, very interesting to me. Like, what does this mean for Woble? As much as I don't really care about the child in the context of the whole storyline and the plot, when it comes to the succession war, like, he's still at a risk of getting killed. And this is what I really want to find out. So be sure to hit that like and subscribe button, hit that post notification bell so that you guys are aware of when I make another chapter. And yeah, I hope you guys have a great week. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest. Make sure you guys go to sleep, because this is a midnight talk, and I don't know why y'all awake right now. But if y'all awake, then y'all a real one. Anyways, until next time, y'all, I hope you have a good one. Peace.